and thank you for joining me for your daily reading. So today we're taking a look at a dreams and blessings spread, and we are going to be finding out where you're currently at. What are your dreams, your aspirations, what it is that you need to release in order to get to your dreams, the big steps towards your dreams, the baby steps towards your dreams, the blessings that are coming into you, and any lessons that you will learn along the way, okay? As always, this is still a general reading, so you only take the messages that are meant for you, and you leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Right, so I am taking these two for the point of where you're currently at right now. If you just give me a minute so I can sort out your deck. Right, so where you're at right now, the 9 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. I'll switch out to the overhead camera so that you can see the table better. Your 9 of Cups is coming out in your dreams. It's beautiful. What it is that you need to release, the Sun, we will clarify that one. The baby steps towards your dreams, the Fool. The blessings that are coming in towards you, the 5 of Swords. The big steps towards your goals, the 6 of Coins. And the lessons that you will learn along the way, the Magician. Your overall energy is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. A sense of peace, a sense of fulfillment. This tells me that your dreams and your aspirations is either due to your family or because of your family. It's like they are your driving force. Could be the family that you've made, okay? Remember, the word family means different things for different people. It's not always about family of origin, okay? This is your family, right? The one you made or otherwise. They are your inspiration. They are your driving force. Your focus is on how you can make your family's life more comfortable. There's also the message here of sustainability, okay? How you can sustain your success for your family, okay? It's basically, it's domestic joy, fulfillment, happiness. It's total love. Okay, total acceptance as well, feeling safe and secure within the environment that you have created. And underneath that one is the 7 of Cups. So things look to be a bit uncertain at this point in time. I mean, I'm kind of scoffing because it's like, yeah, I'm in the UK. Things are definitely very uncertain right now. Of course, unless you've been living completely under a rock, then you're not going to know what's been going on in the UK. But yeah, certainly everyone is going to be in this energy right now. They just want safety and security for their family. Why wouldn't you? You know, this is definitely the main concerns for everyone right now. And with things being as uncertain as they are, that there is a message about needing to be adaptable to the new circumstances, okay, and being realistic as well, okay. Your 7 of Cups can indicate a clouded judgment, so maybe someone's emotions about a situation are clouding their judgment. So the overall message with these two is Spirit's way of asking you, okay, don't make any decisions based off of your emotions at this point in time, okay? Because your emotions will change as the situation changes, okay? So don't make any emotionally based decisions right now. Keep your eye on the bigger picture here, which is your 10 of Cups, okay? Where you're at, 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, yeah. You want to do everything within your power to protect your 4 of Wands, your home, your family, could be your relationship, your partnership. You could be feeling overly protective right now, okay? This combination is asking for you to be resilient and to focus on your stability, your overall sense of belonging, okay? So that's where you're at right now. Be resilient. You need to be a pillar of strength with that combination. Your dreams, 9 of Cups. Your dreams are for a better life, a better lifestyle. Maybe your dreams are for some kind of recognition and success. 9 of Cups is ultimately the card of harvest. Okay, it's the card of a bountiful harvest. It's the card of having plenty. It's the card of your wish. Excuse me, a little hiccup. A card of your wish fulfillment. It sounds cheesy, but your wish fulfillment, your emotional happiness, it has to come from within first. Okay, they're wanting for you to focus on your inner contentment first, and then you can look outwards. But your dreams ultimately is the 9 of Cups. It is just for a better life, a better lifestyle, an environment in which you feel safe. So yeah, again, somebody does not feel safe here in their current environment for whatever reason. It could be a whole multitude of different reasons, but you're not feeling safe in your current environment, and Spirit's telling you, well, you're not necessarily going to feel any safer if you were to just run away from your problems. Okay, that's where your resilience comes in. If you run from your problems, they will definitely catch up to you. I'm speaking from experience. I spent the far too many years of my life running, rebuilding, and I got to a certain age and I was like, fuck this, I can't do this anymore. And then of course the past inevitably, and it always does, catches up with you. Don't worry, I'm not some kind of criminal. It's nothing like that. Okay, it was like people from the past, catching up with you and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna get to a certain point where you're not gonna be able to run anymore, and where what you have built up is going to be worth protecting. It is going to be worth conserving. It is going to be worth sustaining. Okay, so you can see how all this energy is stitching in with each other as we go through the read, right? So yeah, running from your problems is not going to solve anything. So there we go. What it is that you need to release: the Sun. Now this is the one that I said we were needing to clarify, because that's a bit of a strange message to get for what it is you need to release. I very much suspect that this is about toxic positivity, okay, because that would be akin to it coming out in the reverse position, basically. When Spirit's asking for you to release something, they're asking you because it's something that's working against you. So therefore, the energy is to be read more from its negative attributes than its positive ones, okay? They're asking for you to, if there is any toxic positivity, to not do that anymore, because that is stopping you from making healthy decisions, okay? Being positive is one thing, but toxic positivity is exactly what it says on the tin. It's very damaging. 10 of Cups and the Magician. There's a message here about perfecting your craft. There's also a message here about accepting that certain members of your family, they have their own minds, they have their own ways of doing things. So there could have been a little bit of bashing heads with each other type thing that was going on. You've got the Devil that's come out as well. That's obsessive and repressive energies. Okay, I think I know what this is. There's a part of yous that is wanting to be part of this unit, part of this family unit. Now, one group is afraid to create their own family because they have come to associate the word family with something that is dodgy, toxic, abusive, and controlling. And that's not normality, okay? Someone's normality meter is way, way off because of their family of origin. Number 2, somebody here is wanting to rejoin their family of origin fold, but deep down know that they will never be accepted within their family of origin. So I could be I'm definitely speaking to someone who has come from a really unhealthy background, one that was not of their choosing, but one that they found themselves in, victim of circumstance. Either way, there is unhealthy teachings of how families actually work. Okay. As I say, whichever side of the table you're on for this, your normal meter is off. Okay, your normal meter is way, way off. And so we've got one group that's afraid. Somebody might have found out that they were pregnant recently, and they're absolutely shitting themselves. Oh my God, this is going to play out exactly how I didn't want it to. Am I going to be a shit parent, or am I going to be a good parent? Because this person has come from really abusive parents. So now they're like, how do I know what a good parent looks like when I haven't experienced that? So someone is absolutely terrified of being a parent themselves because of their own upbringing. And then we've got another group that's wanting to go back to their family of origin because they have this and everybody has this desire to be accepted and protected by the people that we came from, by the people, our people, our clan, right? That's normal. That's normal. Everybody has that, but not everybody gets that. And this is one of the topics of conversations that society does not like to have. They don't like to admit that this goes on. And it's far more common than people would actually realize, okay? So when I'm speaking to you and you identifying with this, read, please know that you are not alone. You are far from alone, and you do not have to go back to this toxic family of origin. You do not. No matter how scared or vulnerable or how desperate you feel, you do not have to go back to that toxic family of origin. That is not the be all and end all. Okay, I get it. I understand. You're getting these messages hammered to you day in, day out by people who just don't get it. They just don't understand because they've never experienced that before. So how could they know what it's like? And they're coming out with all this, oh, family's everything, blood's thicker than water, which in of itself is a total bastardization of the actual original saying. It's actually blood of thy covenant is thicker than water of the womb, which means that the brothers that you make, the friends that you make, oftentimes are going to be closer to you than your actual family of origin. So I understand, I get it. There's far too much gaslighting that goes on within society, far too much. I've seen it all, right? So Spirit's saying here, this is what you're needing to release, okay? The Sun, the Ten of Cups, which again, weird combination, right? Why on earth would Spirit tell you to release that? Because it's the image that you have in your mind's eye of what this family, with this Ten of Cups, is going to do for you. Again, this desire for them to accept you and love you and protect you. They're not going to. You have the devil here with the Magician. Okay, what will end up happening is you'll go to them seeking their approval, which again, who doesn't want the approval of their family? Okay, again, it's built into you to want the approval of your parents, of your siblings, of your cousins. It is naturally built into every single one of us to want the approval of those that we love. You're not going to get it. That's why Spirit's telling you to release it, okay? What will end up happening is you will end up going back into that fold, And they will end up manipulating you and abusing you and gaslighting you all over again. So you're being asked to surrender and release this image that you have of the way that they could be. Okay? Yes, everybody could be nice, helpful, supportive, generous, kind, protective, understanding. Yeah, everybody could be. The repeating lessons, the repeating information that this family has been giving you is they will abuse you, they will manipulate you, they will hurt you time and time and time again. That's the message that you've got to believe. And again, not going to resonate for everybody, okay? If it doesn't resonate for you, honestly, count your blessings and move on. Be glad. If this doesn't resonate for you, be glad that it doesn't resonate for you. You are very, very lucky that it doesn't resonate for you. And just leave it at that. Somebody needs to hear this message. That your wish to have the type of family that you see on these family sitcoms is not going to happen. You're needing to release that image that you have and to genuinely see them for the way that they truly, truly are, which is jealous, obsessive, controlling, evil, manipulative, abusive. Okay? And then they drag you down in your own beliefs as well. Have you believing that you can't do this, that and the next, or at least you can't do it without them. It's all bullshit. You absolutely can. Your baby steps towards your goals is the Fool. That feels like a big step for me because that's taking a risk. It's taking the gamble towards a new beginning. Okay, it's you being a free spirit. It's you being original. It's you just sort of surrendering and trusting in the universe that the universe has a plan for you. It's the bravest thing that you could do. And that's to take a risk on yourself. To take a risk on a new path, a new journey. The blessings that are coming in for you guys is the Five of Swords. Again, it seems a bit strange because normally the Five of Swords comes out in a negative context. In your context, it's coming out as a positive because it's the blessings that are coming in for you. It means that you're going to win. You're going to come out on top. You will be victorious is what that means within that context. Okay? Yes, you have faced a lot of bullying, a lot of aggression, hostility, intimidation. You've been through a lot of stressful times. You've been defeated more times than you have won. This is the situation that you will win. You will. Because you're not voluntarily going to be walking back into that situation. And that's why that's why you're going to be the winner. The big steps towards your goals, Six of Coins. Remembering that you're a kind, caring, loving, generous, helpful, compassionate individual. This is your inner work. That's why it's coming out as a big step. Because the outer work is a damn sight easier, isn't it, than to do the inner work. It's giving and receiving help to and from others without putting conditions on it. It's generosity. It's also an energy of gratitude as well. And again, sounds a bit weird, but it's almost as if the universe or spirit is telling you, be grateful that these people did this. It sounds weird. It sounds really weird. Be grateful that they kicked you out. Be grateful that they rejected you. Because what's that telling you? What sort of person do they reject? People like that will kick out and reject others who are not like them. Does that make sense now? You were bullied and picked on and targeted by that unhealthy, abusive family because you're not like them. Because you're the polar opposite to them. And if you still don't believe me on that, look at who it is that they themselves associate with. Who do they associate with? People that they can manipulate, people that they can control, people who are just as bitter, twisted, envious and evil as they are. That's the types of people that they keep around. That's the type of people that they associate with. And that's why Spirit's telling you, okay, this group, this family, they shunned you, they rejected you, they kicked you out the nest, as it were. Be glad for that. Be grateful for that even. They did it because you're not like them. And because you're not like them, they will never accept you. And that's a good thing. And you know it. You know it deep down. So you can breathe that big sigh of relief now. Especially for those who are like that, I'm about to start a family, or you already have started your own family, and you've come from a background like that, and you are worried about being a shitty parent, worried about continuing that abusive cycle. You don't have to worry, because that's not going to happen. Why is it not going to happen? Because you're aware of it. You're aware of that pattern. You're aware of that cycle of abuse. And that's why you're going to ensure that it doesn't continue. You're going to be the polar opposite type of parent than the ones that you had. You've got no concerns whatsoever about becoming like them. None. None at all. Somebody here, this is a bit dark, but it is coming through. Somebody here is so worried and concerned about becoming like them that they are extremely tempted to do something permanent to themselves so that they don't have kids. Or someone's planning on, I'm just going to have to say family planning centre. And Spirit's saying, don't worry about it. You're not going to become like them. Not a chance. So again, I do apologise for the darkness there that came through, but as I've always said, the messages are, whatever the messages are, it's not my job to sit there and censor the messages from Spirit. I'm not going to do that. It is what it is. And if it triggers anybody, I can only apologise. It's not intentional. But at the end of it all, I've got a job to do. And if it hurts someone's feelings, I can only apologise. The lessons that you learn along the way, the magician. Your true power. Your true authenticity. Your ability to manifest. The lessons that you're learning along the way is how you can perfect yourself. Your career, your craft, whatever, your life. This is someone who knows exactly what it is that they're doing, and they have their own mind. They tap in to their abilities. But ultimately, it's you turning this image that you have in your mind's eye about what you want to achieve out of your life, and actually going out there and achieving that image that you had for your own life. You're the creator of your own universe, magician energy. These are the lessons that you're learning along the way. This might well have been part of your origins that you're being told to surrender and release. You can't change your origins as much as what you'd like to. But it's what you do now that's the important bit. That's not really important. It's what you do now that's the important bit. Can I have a healing message for our collective, please? So whatever you do, you must never, ever, ever allow your twisted, toxic family of origin stop you from living a happy, fulfilled, safe life. Whatever you do. Because then they would have won. Okay? Das. For our collective. Can we have a healing message for our collective, please? Gratitude. Now you've got a few that have flipped over. Yeah. Okay, so again, I will have to give you the full healing messages for all of these, okay? It is important, especially with that kind of message as well. So we'll hit on the gratitude one first, because that's a repeating message. So you can take this gratitude one as the most significant message, okay? It goes back to that whole thing of be grateful that these people don't like you, because the reasons why they don't like you, it's due to you're their polar opposite. You don't want to be liked by people like that, because that means that they see something within you that is familiar to them, right? You don't want to be liked by them people. Gratitude. Gratitude, regeneration and optimism. It mentions a stone that I have never heard of. Grossularite. I'll try and hold it up. Grossularite. I think it says that. It also mentions citrine, onyx and quartz. So any of these stones could be beneficial to you at this time. No, I definitely cannot pronounce that. Grossularite is a green garnet, which means that it also holds the same properties as a red garnet. Well, that's interesting, because red garnet can be helpful for your root chakra cleansing. It also helps you to control your temper as well. It comes in many colours except for blue. And it's an important stone for recognizing that abundance is all around you. When you show your gratitude for something, you in return feel abundance. And when you feel both abundant and gratitude together, then you draw more of the same. Gratitude is an extremely high vibration that resonates like love does. And the higher you raise your vibration, the more you will draw these higher energies to you. Gratitude is so important in your life for allowing manifestation to occur. What is it that you're grateful for in your life at present? How can you bring more gratitude and abundance into it? If you wish to manifest something in your life, you need to sit in the feeling as though it's already happened. Because you manifest what you are and not what you need. Interesting. You manifest what you are. So that's really, really important. You manifest what you are, not what you need. If you wish to create abundance, you must feel abundance in your life. Grossularite is known as a regenerative stone, as well as being one of prosperity. It can help release limitations you have physically and emotionally, or to do with your health or wealth. It allows you to relax and go with the flow, which allows your body to heal itself. Because it holds the same qualities as normal garnet, it helps create stability, confidence, and motivation to make things happen. Yeah, that's all tied into your root chakra. All of their key words: stability, confidence, motivation. That's your root chakra. So your root causes, your family of origin, your root causes is somehow affecting on your ability to manifest, go on and live a successful life. Because there's always, and that part of you is always going to be there as well, right? Where you just wish that you could be loved and accepted by those that you came from. It's always going to be there, because like I said, it's human nature, right? It does lessen after time, though. That's what I can tell you. It definitely does lessen after time. And as long as you keep telling yourself the reasons why they don't like you is because they don't see any sparks of familiarity within you, that's a good thing. If toxic people, abusive people like you, then you know you've got a problem, right? Number 70. Amplify. Rhodesite. Amplification, strength, and influence. Rhodesite are tiny crystals that average around 4 millimeters in length. They're relatively colorless. They can be white or yellow. Although the crystals are small in size, they are powerful amplifiers, especially when used in combination with other stones. This is why they're sometimes known as master crystals. They don't need to be cleansed or charged. What thoughts are you putting out there at the moment? And is this something that you want amplified? So think about what thoughts you're putting out into the universe. And are those thoughts something that you're wanting the universe to respond to? Okay. If it's a positive, then yes, let it be amplified. But if you're putting out negative thoughts and ideas, then it's time to focus on what you want to achieve and become the manifester of your dreams, the magician. Rhodesite is an excellent crystal that will aid meditation because of its interaction with your higher chakras, which is your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. It helps you to enhance the gifts that you already have and assists with communication with the higher realms, behind the veil energies. It reminds you of your personal power. No matter how small you think you are, you can have an impact on the world by being like a ripple in the pond. Yeah. Rhodesite also works with your solar plexus chakra, which allows you to find your confidence and personal power. Interesting, because your solar plexus, that's one of the lower ones. That's your third one. That can actually be blocked by shame as well. So maybe your solar plexus is blocked by feelings of shame and guilt surrounding your family origins. It could be. It helps you understand the lessons that you have learned to get to this point and how you can how you can use them. So how you can use the lessons you have learnt in your life to aid you in this lifetime. What you send out to the world is amplified, so be sure to align with and fully know in your heart what you wish to put your energy into. Yeah. And then number 51. It doesn't really need much more of a further explanation, just in case anyone's wondering. I don't like to get repetitive during the reads. Okay. Purpose. Again, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. I think it's eudialyte. Again, I'll hold it up. I'm reading that as eudialyte. Okay, eudialyte can come in a few different colours, but is widely known for its brilliant reddish pink colours, as it contains the mineral cerium, and it's classified as mildly radioactive. What? However, this is not an issue, as most of the pieces used in jewellery are small. Okay, I still wouldn't like to risk it though. Purpose brings up the notion of passion. What are you passionate about? Do you have a mission to complete in this lifetime? What gets you up in the morning because you're filled with the motivation for it? Or do you just pry yourself out of bed because you have to go to a job that you don't enjoy just to put a roof over your head? This card is asking you whether you're in alignment with your purpose. There doesn't need to be an important quest you must manifest before you die. A purpose that can be as small as putting a smile on other people's faces when they need it, or being the parent to a child who will learn their greatest lessons of love from you. That's quite a potent message right there, especially given the bonus information that we pulled about somebody terrified of themselves becoming a parent. That's almost spooky, isn't it? When you live with purpose, you will feel alive and motivated. Do you feel like this? If not, where is your stuck point? Or where are you not feeling your purpose or desires? Are you feeling constrained by contracts in this lifetime or others? Your dialite aids you with letting you know what direction to take in life as it works strongly with your heart and base chakras. The base chakra represents motivation and your physical strength to do what is needed. If you know what you need to do, then make sure that you look after your physical body so that it can carry you on this journey. Make it sustainable in all ways. Yeah. Take excellent care of your physical health, and the rest will follow. Yeah, let's pull you a Spiritual AF card. Now, anyone who is not familiar with this deck, I do need to give the warning. If you're allergic to swearing or sarcasm, then you can just ignore it, just don't listen, okay? It's a bit of light-hearted fun at the end of your reading, just to lighten the mood, okay? Maybe you literally can even. Think you can't even? Slow your eye roll, step back and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even, with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, call on all of your hood rat angels, and remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. Okay? So stop telling yourself that you can't and start canning, right? But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. For personal reading information and bookings, you can find all of that in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.